Peace and love, African family. Peace, love, and sunlight. This is Ankh Eru from jamtoursafrica.com family. The website not up yet, but I get it up back and running soon. But in the meantime, family, just send me a WhatsApp if you're thinking about coming to Kenya. But you know what I mean? There's so much going through my mind now, family, because now I have like an all-day excursion tour, family. All-day safari excursion tour. You know what I mean, with my brother Craig. So I just want to make you guys know, you know what I mean, you know, Jam Tours, as I said, guys, me not do vacation tour, you know what I mean, me do Pan-African tour, family. So I was thinking about everything, family, and I said to myself that, you know what I mean, you know, coming to Kenya is not like you going to your first world country. And I said, most people, when I said book the consultation, book it, because cheap is expensive and it'll cost you more. Because if you book the consultation with Jam Tours, you know the do's and don'ts, you know exactly what to do, so obviously you won't get scammed. But for those people who want to come and do it by themselves, even though you travel this first world country, Africa is not like this first world country, and Africa's system is different from this first world country. You know what I mean? Right now, you come into Kenya and want to get set up and you want to get things done. You have to know the street runnings, you have to know the street vibes, you have to know the, you know what I mean? You have to know the street smart of how Kenya run. You know what I mean? So if you don't know that, then you're going to end up, you know what I mean? Island like you end up get scam, family, and you end up get yourself in a problem. You're going to end up, you know what I mean? You know, waiting long. But as I said, guys, you know, rolling with Jam Tours, you want to come and just get going. You know what I mean? Once you get the consultation from Jam Tours and follow Jam Tours guide, anything I say, you know what I mean? You research it and look it up or whatever. When you come, guys, hit the ground going. No time to wait. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you're serious about coming to Kenya, family, you know what I mean, don't come and say, you know, you want to actually, you know, play it safe. Because once you play it safe, you waste time. And, you know, the more time you waste in Africa, and the more money you lose. That's what I say, if you want to come, even if Jam Tours, I say, give me a $2,000. You know what I mean? $2,000. You should just pay it like a cheap is expensive. You end up losing more than that if you try to do it by yourself, family. You know what I mean? So me and my brother Craig, you know what I mean, the world traveler, they want to travel the world in every first world country. They want to come and tell me all kind of thing about Europe and all kind of thing. And I say, yo, Jano, you have to show him, say, yo, Kenya is better than them first world country. So him say, want a tour right now, so you don't know, say, Jam Tour have to make this tour special. So I'm going to get some water, get some little snacks for them on the tour, you know what I mean? Yeah, so let's do that. Yeah, family, so we just come back from out a quick mat. These are some of the things I get them family to for them to be when them actually enjoying the tour. You can enjoy some Kenyan snacks, you have some water, you have some banana chips, you know about that. Chippies, St. Mary's, you have some Stony. The stuff I like. I don't really eat these things, family, but you know what I mean? When you guys come, you know you want to snack on these things. Every now and then it won't kill you. You know what I mean? You have some peanuts. You know what I mean? You have water. You have 2 chocolates for the queen in the pack. You know what I mean? So when you come with Jam Tours, family, you know what I mean, we try to make sure so you think luxury and nice. And you know what I mean, you enjoy. You know what I mean? Not these other, you know what I mean, you know, regular stuff. Because Jam Tours, our thing not regular, family. Our thing not regular. You know what I mean? Our thing have to be different and unique. Yes, Simon, I'm on my way. You know what I mean? I might be a little late, maybe like 8, but I'm on my way. Make sure I tell Craig. Yeah, Craig, I'm on my way, you know, traffic and so forth. You know what I mean? So maybe 8:30 I will be there, you know what I mean? It's still early anyways, yeah. Yeah, families, as I was saying to you guys, when you book with Jam Tours, for sure, you know, if you get your money worth, and that's what money value. You know, money value. You know, as if you want value, you have to spend a little change. You might spend a little change in the long run, family, but when you check it out, you end up get more than what your money worth. Because most of the time where the person that sell, where Jam Tours that sell, most of the time money can't buy it, family. You know what I mean? What I'm selling, money cannot buy it. You know what I mean? Because 20 years, 10 years, when you look up and yourself, your John was start. Because for me, no family, I tell you guys, you know, it's just one sentence alone can change your life. When I was in Jamaica and going through my marriage was in shambles. And I go to my grandmother, I said to my grandmother, I said, you know, I really want to come out of this marriage, you know, what should I do? And she started to me say, I'm going to tell you, I want to separate from this marriage. I said, you can't separate in Jamaica. You have to separate outside of Jamaica. So from then, she said that to me. That's when I start think about traveling outside of Jamaica. And then it was COVID time, family. And I started to say, where can I go? And I started to look and say, which country Jamaica and then the Africa are the only place open and accept people. So I just say you have to look to. So I sum up in a Ghana family because Ghana have a cross with Jamaica. So I say, alright, let me take the leap of faith and actually just go there so separate and get myself out of this thing, family. So as I'm telling you, family, your elders, them play a large role in your actually success. Because just one word, they tell you have money, you can travel and go anywhere you want to go because you work from your laptop or smartphone. But you just not have, you know what I mean? You just need that little one advice. That little one advice alone, yo, guys, you see when you have money, family, when you have money, you know what I mean? Money affects everything that is important to life. You know what I mean? So, when you have money, it's easy for you. Just one. When you have money, it's just one thought, one idea, one word. You know what I mean? And you start, and you triple your money and billions of money. Your life become to the next level with just one advice. So people who have money, consultation is the key. You know what I mean? All of these things I'm just talking to you just come out of my head right now. While I'm speaking to you, I'm just getting inspiration to tell you. So you can understand. When you have money, you're not supposed to be mean and stingy. You know what I mean? When you have money, you're not supposed to be a miser. Because when you become a miser, that money that you have, you end up lose it all. Because you make bad decision, family. You make bad decision when you could have pay for your consultation, go to the professional, get the information, and go invest your money. Because you see that with me have the money, and if I go to my grandmother that day, you know what I mean? All of my events are just small things. I remember when I was in Jamaica in shambles and I said, what am I going to do now because nothing now go on. And I go, so boom, it was Sasha K Graham, big up yourself. If you watch this, I remember, you know, me and Sasha K used to talk them time and thing, and you know what I mean, she's a microbiologist. You know, Jam Tours, we always connect with, you know, smart people from a long time. You know what I mean? If you're not smart and have conversation and stuff, you can't talk to Jam Tours. So from them time there, you know what I mean, she done her degree from University of the West Indies, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Top notch. She's a microbiologist, but Jam Tours now have nothing because I haven't finished high school and some people go training and things. So because so boom, you know, so we are 7-day Adventists, we grew up at 7 days, you know what I mean? You know, with 7 days we keep it all there. When we come back to Africa, we go to Mount Kenya, and the 7 days, that's how we do it, family. So everything is connected back to, you know what I mean, your spirituality. Because Jam Tours, we grew up in a 7 day. I think I was get baptized at 12. That's what your parents them. But after you reach a certain, you start 15, you start understand that well, this church thing are foolish. So you start look elsewhere for other religion where you can take on to. I take on to Jehovah's Witness. You know what I mean? Then I start to learn about Anunnaki and, you know what I mean, some other African history, and that's what, you know, build that Pan-African consciousness, family. But anyways, guys, because so boom, you know, Sasha K, we actually 7 days, so we go to UWE, you know, church that Saturday, and we come back, we at Devon House eating, and I see Dusty Allen was on him have a little peace tea. Them time he's a Muzungu guy who come to Jamaica do network marketing, Amway, and it introduced me to Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that alone that take me out of the financial problems I was in, family. From there, so I start to sell, I start to understand marketing, I start to, you know what I mean? So all of these things help your family. When you go in an interview, you can't fail because why you sell yourself. So if you start sell product, you sell the Amway product on the street. Because you sell Amway product on the street, twist tube and all of these things. All of my brethren in Jamaica know me. So a long time Jam Tours I try. You know what I mean? So then we come so boom dog, and we got a church and we see the man look a small computer. And then I do network marketing up at UWE Open Campus. I do network marketing course. So I start see the thing and I start ask. I go over there ask him about computing and stuff, because first I see a small computer like that. So I go over there ask him about it, and I say not networking, but network marketing. So that's how our family introduced to Rich Dad. So if I never go to church, that's Saturday, because normally we don't go to church like that. But it's because I have a girlfriend who was a 7-day Adventist, and she go to church every day in a Spanish town. She go to church. So I say, all right, make me go to church with her, because me a 7 day anyways, and we go and I saw everything happen, family. So everything happen from something. You know what I mean? So when you're on the internet watching Jam Tours, no matter if you see I watch Jam Tours just for fun, Yeah, watch Jam Tours, see your next big opportunity, the next big trend out of Africa. That's why yeah, watch Jam Tours. So nobody feels so yeah, watch Jam Tours for fun. Yeah. Yeah, family. So as I was saying to you guys, you know what I feel like say I watch Jam Tours for fun. I'm gonna do fun video. I'm gonna do if me not inspire, if me not add value, me not make no video. You know what I mean? Me not make video for views. You know what I mean? So when you see some subscriber comment and say, Jam Tours, you don't have no views. Me not care about views. I care about the information, the value that I'm adding to your life, family. Because when you think about it, you guys don't understand what time we're in right now. You know what I mean? You might have a little money in your pocket and you say, John, you don't know where to go. And when you pick up your money and go to these big events with Robert Kiyosaki, Tony Robinson, Jim Rohn, and all of these, whatever. I don't know if Jim Rohn is still alive, but you know what I mean? You'd have paid thousands of dollars to go to these guys' events, but you want to come and give it to Jam Tours. You know what I mean? As an African diaspora, and you have a lot of money, you're rich and wealthy. You know what I mean? And I got watch Jam Tours blog and say, yo, John was started. Let me give Jam Tours a 10,000 US and say, all right, Jam Tours, take care of me, show me some investment, show me some real estate, show me some, you know what I mean? Me young and me get lucky and make some money. And you know what I mean? Because nothing in the Western Union family, everything played out. You know what I mean? Everything is saturated. Africa, the thing, the family. So if you want to actually, you know what I mean, get your thing up and get the next trend, you actually, you know what I mean, pick up your thing and book a tour with Jam Tours and come look at the place here. Because when I show you, I show you like livity. Because I am here living, having my family, raising my family, doing a little, you know what I mean, thing here and there, and running things under my wife's name. I'm actually bossing up my wife right now. Everything is under her name. You know what I mean? So, you know, when people might say, oh, if anything happened to Jam Tours, your wife is just there. But everything is under her name, family. Jam Tours don't need nothing. Because I'm a creator. If I lose something today, I get back 10 times more. You know what I mean? Because I create. And worse, when my mind is in a destabilized mode, so I say, yo, Jano, you start get creative. When you realize, say, yo, you're in a, you know, a situation or you're desperate situation. That's why most supposed to quit them job. If you're talented, if you're smart, just quit your job. Once you have food and a place to sleep, trust me, you will come up with the next big idea. Because you see, when you don't have nothing for your mind and you want something, you know, let's say, when you think Kenyans are so creative, there's no jobs here. So a man can create something out of nothing because I have to make something. You see what I'm saying? So if you smart and you know, say you're rare, just try and actually, family, you know what I mean, quit that job and go back to your parents' house. And you know what I mean, then give you food and shelter. And you come up with your next big idea, family. You know what I mean? That's my advice. You know what I mean? So all of you guys who want to spend them big tapanars money and go to these big events, you know what I mean? Just watch Jam Tours channel and come to Africa. You know what I mean? Come make it. You'll be the next, you know, Google and Facebook. You know, you'll be the next big investor in Africa, family. You know what I mean? So that's why I tell you guys, when I do my videos, is not to actually look for views. And you know what I mean, and if you want to go get some cheap things, go and get it, family. But Jam Tours, I'm doing Pan-African tour of Africa. I'm doing tour that when you come, your mind start open up and you say, oh, John was star. If you just put this money, I say, I'm just to boom and buy a floor apartment right now. Chinese them build it, boom, pay down on the floor. You know, make a down payment, you don't have to pay full cash. When the apartment they done, it comes so boom. You know, I sell triple my money because the apartment done and everything look nice. People are learning to buy. You know what I mean? Just sell off a few of them and keep a few for Airbnb or keep a few for rental. You know what I mean? You can't lose, family. Tell me now. You imagine you have your dollars packed up in your account and there's going to be a great reset. When that reset come, family, you know that if you have $5 in your account, it's going to go down to $2.50, cut in half because inflation and resetation. So now you have to have hard asset. Once you have a hard asset, you go to boom a piece of land and you have 2 apartments. Reset go on here, relax, and I wait and I say, yeah, I wait till the market come back up, and you know what I mean, and sell. Or in or within that time, there's a little situation and people know before, and they must say, John, I sell off everything. You just, you know what I mean? Yeah, you sell for triple your money and go buy a new more asset. Because when the news come out now, maybe some people are here before, the rich people them won't know this long before the poor people them know. So they must start buy hard asset. And your asset them look pan because you buy your one cheap. Now your asset is triple the time, them not care because asset them look like they know the system will crash. You know what I mean? So when you go so boom, because you already know the knowledge, you know. So as your apartment sell the next day, you go down go get 10 more floor with that money there. Because you know say, hey, you know what I mean? You know, wait, because the system will crash. When the system crash, you want to have mostly asset and less cash. When the system actually reset, you want to have more asset and less cash. You know what I mean? Them time there and a cash are king again. A asset are gonna be king. And you know, asset give you cash flow. You learn that from Rich Dad and Poor Dad. You know what I mean? If you never learn it, go and get the book, family. You know what I mean? All of these things, family, you know, financial literacy is not cheap, family. You have to pay a whole lot of money for financial knowledge. You know what I mean? I'm giving to you for free. So I'm telling you guys that, you know what I mean, when you come on, I think it's a jam tour, you just have like a tour and I mean, even have a tour bus and a tour company, and it's not, and that's the reason why I'm thinking about it now. I am not running a tour company, family. You know what I mean? What I'm running is a tour of Nairobi for you to come back and invest. So, you know what I mean? Jam tours don't do vacation tour and all of this madness. You know what I mean? Unless you have a group of people like 20 or 30. You know what I mean? So when you come and hear Jam Tour's price, no matter ball, because that's even cheap. And if you ever go to one of these tour companies, the big Muzungu company, we have them big name and them big 10 tour driver and then tour company and stuff, you're going to pay $10,000. So what are you talking about? So when I see Jam Tours, I look at thing family and I say, yo, this and that, give me $1,000 for a tour. You're coming out for 2 weeks, you don't have to do nothing again. Just a package. If you actually have to pay that every day, move around and do what you need to do, and when you do, you're still not going to see the fullness. So when Jam Tours come and get the best, you see the highest of heights in Kenya. And when you see that now, then you start to realize and see the potential of investing and relocating and all of these things. Well, anyway, guys, you know, traffic up on the road on Friday. And we have to do a tour on a Friday, family, and you know what I mean, we have to leave out early when you do this tour so you can catch the animals them in their natural states, you know what I mean? Yeah. So Mamba Village Animal Orphanage, Giraffe Center, and National Park. You get 4 things, 1 price, all day. So you don't need to run around and say, oh, me go Giraffe Center, oh, me go National Park tomorrow. What kind of foolishness that? You waste time. You come from vacation, and that's the thing. My brother Scott, them man have no time for waste. You come, you spend a $2,000 with Jam Tours, and you come so boom and get everything. And you go back here to you know, go spread the news to your investors and your partners and whatever, and say, yo, you know what, going to Nairobi a big thing in my head. Pandora accelerator in my head. Ray. It's gonna be the biggest thing in Nairobi. Boom. I could buy a few for your apartment for investment. And that's how you pull up your money and get up your money. You know what I mean? And that's how we will, because even we are the most spender. As the African nation, we are the most spender. So you see, if the money if we should actually rule the money, you know, it would be a different thing. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, one love, God bless. Continue watching while we go. Send off my brother Craig to him, all the Excursion family. You know what I mean? Yeah. Family. So that's the tour guide for the day. Can you wait there for them? Let me come and talk to you first. This is a van, family, safari van. If you don't know, I saw them look. Nice safari van. Alright, I'm my brother. So, family, as I was showing some snacks that I bring for them, we have some, I don't know if you know this, but you know what I mean? Some snacks. When you come to a foreign country, you want to taste how the snacks taste. And for me, my honest opinion, snacks are pretty much healthy in a Kenya, family. Pretty much healthy. You know about banana chips in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Potato chips, water, family. And guys, Serengeti is the water Jam Tours actually recommend. The pH is 8.3. 8.3 is the pH, family. So when you come to Kenya, it's the water you should be drinking. Serengeti, you know what I mean? Let's get it. So we have some Stony, also like Stony, family. Stony is actually, I think it's ginger, tangawizi. So it have a little ginger in it. So it's a nice little vibe. You know, like ginger beer in Jamaica, Stony. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they have the chocolate over here. They call it Dairyland, dairy milk. They have the organic cashew and stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is a Sprite. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You can see if them like it. I don't know if they're on a Jam Tours. It's an executive tours. You know what I mean? The real tour if you really want to actually think about coming back to Kenya. I said, guys, if you think about coming back to Kenya, my tour, the real tour, is an investment tour. It's like a seminar tour. You know what I mean? So other than paying money to these big people right now to go to get ideas and how to get things done and how to, you know, the next new trend. Link up with Jam Tours family. Africa is the next new trend and come have a piece of it. Interested in a real estate, I offer free tour family, free tour. So when you come, the tour is free from the real estate tour, you don't have to pay nothing. And if you get an offer letter and you're committed and you pay your 20%, you get a free KRA pin, which is a tax number that make you own anything in Kenya. You want to own anything in Kenya, you have to have a KRA pin. When you get a bank account, you have to have a KRA pin. So, you know what I mean? All of these things I give for free. You know what I mean? So, when you actually, you know what I mean, get a chance, you know that, yes. What you say? The season, you know? The season with the all-purpose season in Kenya. Yeah, so we have some snacks, some Kenyan snacks when you're up on the tour. You know, it's all late and you want to snack upon something. You can eat that. So I say, you know, when you sweat your mouth with Kenyan snack, this is what me like, I want to eat the meat. So we pass it on to you. So there's another park in Craig, downstairs. The van is downstairs because it can't park here. So we're just going to go down a negative one. The basement, you will find him down there. Yeah.
You have to wait for
Oh yeah, wait for now and then we come and then we, you know what I mean. Yeah, so you're going, so what was yesterday? You going away at night? Just chilling, yeah. You know, you're a chill point. You know, say, yo, you might like the social events. You know, like the, you know what I mean, all about party and nightlife, and on my style that, you know what I mean? Yeah. And on my style that, you know what I mean? You know, my style is like the social events them and, you know, networking events. You know what I mean? We can, you know? Yeah. Yeah, family.
We don't like the networking. I mean, I don't mind doing it, but
yeah.
I have company.
Yeah. Alright, family. So, this side, come on that side, Craig.
Hello.
Yes, Simon.
Yeah, sit down in front.
Oh?
I'm back here, sit down.
I now come with you, no? Alright, family. So that's the Jam Tours tours. Yeah. See, so look more. Just link me when you're ready. Alright, family. Let's go. And Simon, take them to Carnivore for lunch. Carnivore. Eh? Yeah, take them to Carnivore. Let them see if them like it. Yeah. Alright. Oi, family, oi. Jam Tours.